Hi everybody and welcome to the Scott Show. This is Scott here. We are rocking it, doing our thing here on Monday night after Monday Night Raw. It is a little bit after Monday Night Raw. I had some other stuff that I had to complete and finish. That knock says that I am live here on the Scott Show, as I have my email set up and to tell me when I'm live, which is just the wackiest thing ever. But whatever works, folks. We are rocking it. We are making it happen. Live on the Raw show. This is the Raw recap show where we talk about Monday Night Raw and what happened. Now, I do have to say, first of all, Bobby the Brain Heenan was all across this broadcast, and I'm just completely excited that he was all over and that they gave him the right send-off as one of the greatest managers, if not the greatest manager and color commentator of all time. So, started out with a graphic talking about him. They were in San Jose, California. Michael Cole, Corey Graves, and Booker T calling the action. They go to the ring. Kurt Angle's there saying, hey, it's No Mercy this Sunday. It's the go-home show. And The Miz comes out. And The Miz comes out with the Miztourage. And I'm like, oh, they're ready to fight. Okay, this is going to be alright. And they make a match, a four-way match with Elias, Jason Jordan, and the Hardy Boys. Winner faces off against The Miz at No Mercy. And Jordan comes out, says, hey, why don't you put the other two in there? Make it a six-pack challenge. Angle says, okay. Because The Miz called out Kurt Angle on his son, quote, Jason Jordan, and how he was being pushed and all this other stuff. So it's interesting what they're doing with Angle and Jordan. I'm surprised they haven't talked about him being his son too much on TV lately, so I'm surprised they went full boards with it tonight. We'll see what happens next. Then I gotta Then they did this backstage thing with Jason Jordan and Kurt Angle, and it was fine. But then they got to probably my favorite part of the night. And I don't know why it was such a favorite part of the night, except Alexa Bliss is so awesome at her job. Alexa Bliss is completely the woman. She is the goddess. Amazing. It was her and Nia Jax. Of course, Bliss played the chicken, excuse my French, the chicken shit heel the whole time, running away from Nia, and she slapped her. She got her with a few blows here and there, and then she just left. She's like, Alexa Bliss is like, I want none of this. Sasha Banks' music goes out, and then she goes back. She turns back and gets just smacked by Nia Jax. I mean, it was not even remotely good what happened. Oh my god, it looked like it just hurt. Nia Jax won the match after a Samoan drop. Sasha came in the ring, jumped on Nia Jax, and then Nia got taken out by her. And then Bayley comes out. Of course, they're in San Jose making the hometown plug. Her shoulder is better. And then all three of them team up against Nia Jax and knock her down. So you have the three girls. You don't have Emma there. She said something later about having the night off. And you have the three girls, Bayley, Sasha, and Alexa Bliss teaming up against Nia Jax and knocking her out of the ring. Interesting, and there is something to come up here soon, and I will let you know that when that comes up on my list. They talked about some of the Twitter reactions about Bobby Heenan. They showed a video package about Brock and Braun, and then they got to a triple threat match between Cesaro and Sheamus with Gallows and Anderson and Rollins and Ambrose, which was actually a pretty good match. I'm really surprised they're not pushing Anderson and Gallows more. I love the whole nerd thing. I just think they should be the champs. Push the Good Brothers. Push them to the stars. That's what I would do. But I'm not the WWE, so I guess whatever. I would push the Good Brothers and, turn them Austin face and have them face off against Mr. Raj, because I think that'd be a great match. So there's your two big tag teams, and you can do with that whatever you want with Sharo and Sheamus and all this other great stuff. Do whatever you want with these guys, and Rollins and Ambrose. Do whatever you want with these four, but I would love to see the tag team titles on the Good Brothers. They did a thing where Kurt Angle was talking to Goldust, and Goldust said, hey, I want to be known as Dustin Rhodes. Let me fight as Dustin Rhodes, because I don't want to be on the paint, with the paint, because of what he did to him last week. So that match is on for later on tonight. Kurt Hawkins and Apollo Crews have a match. I haven't been really excited about Apollo Crews. Hopefully he does something good. He won the match, great, terrific, whatever. But I just want to see him do something that is worth my time to sit there and watch him. So, oh well. So Brock and Braun have their little split screen. They apparently say they're live via satellite. We know Braun is in the building, and we will talk about what happened later. They asked Braun a lot of questions. One of my favorite questions they asked Braun was, how confident do you feel? And he's like, well, my words are going to speak for that, so it doesn't really matter. I like that, because I like how they're making him, this scary kind of bad guy, good guy, every man kind of guy. So it's definitely going to be a great match, and that's not the last you'll hear of at least one of them tonight. So next on the list, it does talk about how Michael Cole confirmed that Bayley is added to the Raw Women's Championship match. 5-way match between Bayley, Alexa Bliss, Nia Jax, Emma, and Sasha Banks. I am just not happy about that at all. Bayley does not deserve to be in that match. I don't think that they need to have her there. So, yeah, I'm just disappointed. I think that they are trying to rush storylines there. Roman Reigns came out, played an old John Cena tape about calling him a Hollywood guy, and then called him at the end of Reigns' little thing, says, see you in the ring, movie star. And Cena, except for like one movie, hasn't been really a movie star. He's been kind of he's been what he is as a wrestler, a second-rate actor. I mean, to me, he's not that entertaining at all, and I've never been excited to see him. So Bray Wyatt and Dustin Rhodes did not go as long as I thought it should, and Bray Wyatt won. Then Balor came out and said a few things, talking about the creation of the Beast and what he was like as a kid. And so, oh well, I'm not anything that's going to be like too apparently exciting. They did show a longer video package on Bobby the Brain Heenan, which made me laugh really hard. It was really entertaining. Then Enzo Amore came out after that, said his little speech. They really should have had more of the wrestlers make comments about Bobby the Brain Heenan. That would have got a little bit of whatever. And Enzo just gets destroyed by Braun Strowman. Just laid out like, oh God. And on the commentary, you gotta love Corey Graves when he said, okay, Braun has just became my favorite human being in the world, because, he always talks bad about Enzo. Yeah, so Neville wins his match. It really wasn't anything great. I don't even really want to talk about it because it wasn't even that great. Then Cole talks about that it's Spanish Heritage Month, and then talks about the thing goes to Jennifer Lopez, which confused me because she'd never been in the WWE. And then now you get the 6-pack challenge to crown the number one contender for the Intercontinental Championship. Elias the Hardy Boys, Axel and Bo Dallas, and Jason Jordan. And you kind of knew where this match was going. It was still entertaining. It was still a fun little match that they had. But I'm just not interested in it. Because I knew what was going to happen. And I knew Jason Jordan was going to win. Which he did. And now he'll be fighting The Miz at No Mercy for the WWE Intercontinental Championship. You can check that one out on Sunday. No Mercy, coming from the Staples Center in Los Angeles, California. It will be fun. It will be a great event only because the main event has been just rocking. I do want to see what happens between Roman and John Cena, but I'm just hoping John Cena gets hurt. As far as the other matches, the 5-way match, I think Bayley's going to get it now because they put her in there. But I wouldn't be surprised to see Nia Jax win. And we'll see what happens there. Tag team titles I'm not caring about. Cruiserweight Championship, I really think that Neville's got to win now. So, but that's been Raw, folks, and it's been real. It's been fun. So I'm going to catch you guys tomorrow on the Scott Show Wake Up Call. I got some great news about my football picks for the week, and I'll keep that to myself until tomorrow morning. We'll also give you the days, the national days tomorrow, and have some more exciting chat on the Scott Show Wake Up Call. Check us out all over the place, folks, on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, SoundCloud, and Speaker.com. Catch you guys later. Have a great rest of your night.